Hi guys and gals, and welcome back to Season 4 of Rapant Outdoors 360. Now, we're going to start out Season 4 with a tie-in to last season. Now, as you may remember, last season's fall deer gun hunt was a total bust for the RO360 crew, as only 2 whitetails were observed by our hunters during the 9-day gun season. And the deer hunt turned into a predator hunt.
So here it is, Tuesday after the opening of deer season, and I'm out coyote hunting.
And trapping endeavor. From plentiful encounters with whitetail during the fall bow season, to virtually nothing during the gun deer season, something was clearly amiss. If you watched our hunting episodes over the last few years, you've become aware, as we did, of an ever-expanding coyote presence on our central Wisconsin hunting property. Culminating with the discovery of den sites and feeding areas last year.
Found this one the other day, walking from one trap to the other. It's an old coyote den, probably from spring. If we look over, there's a skeleton of a fawn, or a young deer anyways. Probably 15 feet, 20 feet outside the front den of the coyote, or front door of the coyote den. Didn't see a back door in it. Judging by the spine, looks like a small deer. And the ribs, you can see the ribs laying down there. Those are real small. I'm guessing it was a young deer, or it could have been more than one, because the skull looks kind of big. But anyways, we got to do something about these coyotes, because they're messing up the other hunting.
The coyotes' increased presence on our property and the whitetail's seemingly instant departure from our territory during gun deer season has us refocused now on predator control. Now, this is not to say that coyotes as predators are a bad thing, for we know that they are an essential link in nature's system. But due to man's progress, as we change the natural world order with our farms, our roads, expanding the suburbs, our cities, etc. We provide many man-made areas where the coyotes can freely feed from mankind's created buffets, such as roadkill, penned-in cattle, also penned-in sheep, goats, chickens. Man's progress provides food opportunities for coyotes that they could not catch themselves in the wild, thus giving rise to an increase in the coyote population. When nature favors the coyotes over the prey due to man's alteration of nature's balance, we should all take on our obligation of controlling the coyote population. Now, a recent report by the International Association of Fish and Wildlife Agencies has stated that without hunting and trapping, the coyote population could easily double in the United States. That being said, welcome to Season 4, Episode 1 of Rapant Outdoors, Predator Control 2021.
What's the matter? It ain't the dog. Dog going in one set of tracks. Go ahead, pull one.
No, wait, what are we looking at here? What do we see? Wolf?
No, coyote.
No, look at You got sharp.
Well, that's the dog.
Is that the dog just now coming through?
No.
He came through over here.
Yeah, he came through over there. He might have been through last night, but these are smaller. These are coyote and fox. They were since the snow, though.
Yeah. The start of our predator control plan was to set up trail cams to monitor the coyote movement on our central Wisconsin property, identify some travel routes, and set snare traps along those routes for this first weekend. Then we'd move to some adjacent properties to run some predator hunt sets. And finally come back to check our snares after 24 hours tomorrow. All right, it's a little after 5. We're out here in Craig's woods. Craig did find a coyote trail. He's going to go set some traps right now. I ended up setting 4 trail cams. Haven't seen any turkey tracks. A lot of deer tracks, but no turkey tracks, so we'll see what happens this year. But trail cams are all set, we're ready to go. So we're right underneath what I call the famous roost trees. We get a lot of turkeys roosting in here, but he's doing a coyote setup here. That's better. That looks more 8 to 10-ish. The other one looked like over a foot. All right, one set.
There? Boy, that looks good.
Yeah, it does.
Looks like right about the right height.
Yeah.
8 to, what is it, 8 to 12?
You said 8 to 10.
8 to 10.
Yeah. You may want to just, well, it's right there. Yeah,
No,
look at the
right
dog.
there.
It's perfect.
I think it's right there.
Yeah, I think it's right there too. After setting multiple snare traps and our trail cams, we were on the road home from picking up Subway sandwiches. It was time to settle in for supper and sleep, as tomorrow would bring a long day in the woods predator hunting. Sticking to our set plan, we were on the road to a nearby public hunting area for our first set of the morning. Our plan was not only to try to hunt or trap the coyotes, we also wanted to make a presence known in surrounding areas to keep pressure on the yotes, not only on our 40 acres, but on surrounding properties also.
We're going to set up back in here.
All right. Gonna get the call set up. Pretty, it's starting to snow. All right, our first set.
possibility of them coming in even from behind us here.
Craig had spotted coyote tracks to the left of where we set up as we were walking into this area. He was just reminding me to watch that area also. For a split second, my eyes picked up movement in the far tree line. I quickly used my camera to zoom in, trying to clearly identify the dark shape I saw moving.
I'm scanning with the camera, zoomed out, but I don't see nothing now. Right back up in here, just for a second or two, a dark shape running left to right along here, and then nothing.
As Craig turned back to look at me, I think we were thinking the same thing. We just got busted.
You can't see, like you saw it in the bushes and I saw it in the bushes.
Yeah.
They don't have to come out to see us, you know what I mean?
Exactly. And like I said, it wasn't coming towards the call. It was running along that tree line out. Yeah.
I saw something back in there.
Yeah, it was something dark.
It was real black.
Yeah, I only saw it for a second or two, and then that was it. So all right, end of set one. All right, second setup. We call it the prairie chicken area. See what happens. Oh yeah, you can see all over from up here. Oh. Feel the view from under this tree. Craig was talking, and I've seen videos also how coyote hunters use their dogs as bait. So the fact that we have such a large open area here, we'd be able to see them come in. We took Chance out. Chance is going to run around and hopefully be a decoy for those coyotes. And we'll see what happens. All right, let's settle in and get set up. What's that? Go find it, dog. Hey dog, the idea is you're supposed to be running around out there, not here trying to stay warm.
I thought the call would bring them out there.
Yeah.
Finally, We thought Chance got the idea and was heading out away from us to decoy the coyotes. But no, he just wanted to hang around by us.
Yes, thank you.
Now he's headed out. The dog stayed by us the whole time. Didn't quite work out like it does on the TV shows. I'm gonna go pick up the call. After about a 40-45 minute set with no action, we decided to move on. If any yotes were around, they probably spotted all the dog's movements by us and bugged out anyways. So we were 0 for 2 on our coyote set so far. Take a walk up here, set up for a while. Taking a rabbit, even though the batteries are dead on the rabbit, we can put the rabbit on top of the call just for a visual. Let's see what happens on this one. Setup number 3 for the day. What?
It's all uphill on the way out of here.
Yeah, and dragging a coyote will be even worse.
Yeah. If I get a coyote, I got news for you. I'm going to have all kinds of energy. Yeah, walking trails. There's a lot of trails that loops around the lake.
Okay. It's a little bit of a hike in here. Yeah, we made it out to the edge of the lake. Let's go down the shoreline. Okay, decoy rabbit on top of the call. Now you pick your spot for a fire lane. You set up first and then I'll get behind you someplace and we'll work from there.
Then I can't swing the gun.
That one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Alright. Time for me to get set up now. What does it look like back here? Hang on, I'm going to go behind you on your right. This would be better for me here. Right back here. Oh yeah. I see tracks right here, Craig.
Yeah.
Right through here.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. See what this looks like for me here. Oh, yeah, this would be better for me here. I can tuck in right here. It didn't take long after activating the call that I heard movement off to my right in the trees. Turning the camera, I figured if my eye could not pick up what it was, maybe the camera would.
Sounds coming up this hill, like limbs breaking, crunching, something walking. But I'm not seeing anything.
Three sets for coyotes, 3 empty shots, 3 empty sets. Although this one we had a little bit of excitement when we pulled in, because as soon as we got the rabbit going, we started hearing movement behind us in the branches. Anyways, we'll see. We'll pull it and wrap things up.
Let's go check your traps.
I was going to say, we still got traps to check. So, my first attempt at snaring. Or cable restraints, proper cable restraints, not snares. Cable restraints.
I'd laugh if one comes out now. Just breaks out in the open, spots Craig and turns around and hightails it out. No such luck. And now, we were talking, coming down the hill, now we go up the hill.
Go ahead.
Nice and crunchy hard too. I thought this was the trail. It flattens out here and then we got one little hill yet to the trail, I think.
That's not the trail?
No, I thought this was it.
So did I.
I think up here maybe.
As we continued our way up the steep incline to the trail, we were about to find sign verification of what we heard earlier moving through the woods behind us.
Yeah. All right, we're huffing and puffing our way up here, walking the trail. Coyote tracks and coyote scat.
Now you can't say we didn't see shit.
Yeah, we saw shit.
These tracks and the scat were not there when we came in before. The coyotes busted our setup for the second time today. They circled around behind us on the trail and hightailed it out of the area. Well, our 3 setups failed to produce a coyote harvest, but we did have 2 sets with encounters that managed to move the coyotes out of the area that we were hunting in. Now we just have to keep up the pressure. Week after week, hunting and trapping pressure and/or harvests will help us reclaim our 40-acre hunting property from the coyotes. At least we hope that's the final outcome. Well, now it's time to head back and check out the trail snares set up on our property. Well, getting back to the trailer and getting out to the woods, and our check of the snare traps revealed that the traps that we set along that coyote trail failed to procure a coyote. But we did see that 2 out of the 4 snare traps were investigated because the loop that was hanging was moved from its original position. So after checking the traps, we decided to reset them and leave them stay up over Saturday night, and we check them again Sunday morning. But Sunday morning's check revealed that none of the 4 traps had been investigated or touched at all overnight. Now, unfortunately, we came up empty on our first predator control hunt, but hopefully we started to establish an uncomfortable presence for the coyote in the surrounding area and on our 40-acre hunting parcel. The key now is to keep up the harassment and make our hunting acreage in the surrounding area an uncomfortable, pressured area for the coyotes so that they move on to an area that they become comfortable in. Hey, thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next episode. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos on my channel. A big thank you for that. Now feel free to comment below, or if you don't want your comments available in the public eye, we can also be reached at rapantoutdoors360@gmail.com. And if you know a friend you think may enjoy this video series, please feel free to share this with him or share our link. And always, whether you fish or hunt, make sure you practice CCR. Catch, conserve, replenish. Make sure that that resource is available for future generations. We'll see you on the next video. In the meantime, remember, subscribe, like, comment, and share.